Hello and welcome everybody to another StarCraft 2 cast by Glitch. You know what? Lately I have not been casting any Terran games. I realize that it's been a little while since I've casted Terran. Been doing a lot of Zerg, been doing a lot of Protoss kind of focused stuff, but there hasn't been a whole lot of Terran lately, and I've kind of been missing my Terran brethren. So I've decided today I'm going to be casting some of dem Terran games. Today I'm going to be casting a best of 5 between aTnClouD and Team Empire's Kas. And spawning here in the bottom left corner as the blue Terran playing for alternate attacks in the Gigabyte Cup, we have Cloud. Spawning here in the bottom right position as the teal Protoss playing again for Team Empire, we have Kas. Now, this is going to be a best of 5, as I said, played in the Gigabyte Cup. That is a European tournament that happens, I believe, once a week, every week online for a little bit of cash. Happens, and then they just upload all the replays, and so I go download those replays, and then I cast those games because there's always really, really good people playing in them. Now, Cloud, it's a name that I've heard before, but I've never actually seen him play at all, so I'm pretty excited to see some TVT here out of Cloud. But, Kas, on the other hand, I've known about Kas for quite a while. He's kind of been flying under the radar lately. I feel like kind of early in the StarCraft 2 days, then he was very, very big. I feel like he was pretty big in the Terran scene there for a while, but he's kind of gone under the radar lately, so we're going to see if he can't take a win in this best of 5 here today. So it looks like Kas is right now going to be throwing down that barracks. So far, just one barracks going down for Kas. Very similar build here going down for Cloud. Cloud did get a little bit faster of a gas, however. As we can see, Kas still getting up that refinery. Man, I'm going to get this so messed up. Not only are the players similar in color, we've got blue and we've got teal. We've got Cloud and we've got Kas. I am going to be screwing this up left and right, ladies and gentlemen. I will tell you that right now. So I apologize early for any screw-ups that may occur throughout this best of 5. Now, TVT's been an interesting matchup lately just because there's been a lot of change. It's always kind of changing a little bit. For a while, doing mech plays were starting to get very, very popular. But now it's kind of shifting back to a bio-mech kind of mix play. Some players are still really liking that Marine siege tank with some mech units thrown in. Some players are still going for that more standard Viking support. And whoa, there's actually a little bit of a hole there. Units can just slip right through. Of course, in TVT, having that wall off is not quite as important. In TVZ, it's obviously very, very important. But the only reason that you would do it in this matchup is if you're watching out for those Hellions. Those Hellions can be very tricky, and you definitely want to funnel them as best you can if you do have the opportunity to do so. So I'm going to be very interested to see, continuing my thread earlier, what exactly both these players are going to be going for. I actually don't know how Kas plays TVT right now. It's been a while since I've actually seen Kas play, so I don't know what his style is going to be against another Terran opponent here today on Tal'Darim Altar. So far, we do have one Reaper coming out right now for Kas. Kas has a Reaper coming out, going to be getting a little bit of scouting information with that one Reaper. In the meantime, SCV is wandering around the map right now, both trying to find each other, and not doing a very good job so far. I don't think either one has found the other player yet. No, neither player has found each other quite yet. We do have a factory now coming down here for Cloud. Looks like he's getting a tech lab up, so it looks like a starport also coming up, so we're going to be maybe seeing a quick Banshee here out of Cloud. Looks like that could be a potential opening there for Cloud, and yes, it looks like now that that tech lab is finished, he's going to wait for that starport to finish and swap it right down on there. Now, doing kind of the opposite thing that Cloud is going for, it looks like Kas is actually going to be going for a little bit more economic focused play, and ooh, he does manage to get that supply depot up before that Reaper gets in there, but now that Reaper is in the main, and it's going to have to be held off here with the SCV right now until this Banshee comes out. Whoa, nice little pick off there by Cloud, able to pick off that Reaper. And as we can see, the little remains of him are, I'm not even sure what that is. That's just the little remains of Reaper parts. Command Center now going down here for Kas. He's taking a very, very fast expansion, and it looks like he's going to be going for very early bio play. Looks like he's got a few barracks going down right now. Tech labs being added on, or reactors rather, being added on to these 2 barracks right now. Going to be heavy Marine play, and we do have some people leaving the game. Spectators, most likely, maybe casters, I don't know, dropping out of the game. Kas now moving across the field, though, with 3 Marines. Going to start to poke at the front. Now, he did get that Reaper in there. He did see this starport in there with the tech lab, knows that this is coming out, and holy cow, check out that timing there from Cloud as those Banshees pop at the exact same moment. the Hellions rather pop out at the exact same moment that that Banshee does. Whether that was intentional or not, that looked kind of cool. Now, how is Kos going to be reacting to this? Looks like he's going to be getting up a couple of Marines very fast, but I don't know if those Marines are going to be able to get up in time. Can 3 Marines take out a Banshee? I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure a Banshee wins between 3 Marines and a Banshee. I'll have to check that up later. I do actually have a cute little iPhone app that allows me to do such little checks on myself. And yeah, I could just straight up see, but it looks like, yeah, I think that Banshee would win in a straight up fight, but it looks like he's trying to get some good harassment. Looks like that Banshee is going to be able to get a few kills off, currently sitting at 8 kills there so far. That's been a very, very efficient Banshee, doing very, very well. There's an engineering bay up right now for Kos. There is a missile turret in the back, so if there is a cloak coming down for this Banshee, it is not going to be of any use. We do actually have a very early Raven coming out here for Cloud as he moves across the field with 4 Hellions. 4 Hellions now coming across the map. In the meantime, in his base, he's actually teching to get a few Marauders, interestingly enough, getting that concussive shell ability. And here we go now. Cloud is going to be poking out of the front. There is a bunker here at the front, though, that will be denying too much damage from being gunned. And oh no, will that Banshee get picked off? That Banshee needs to get out of there right away. It only has 8 hit points left. That is, of course, only 2 hits for a Marine. And now it looks like these Hellions have been denied from doing too much damage here. Cloud is pretty much going to need to get down another expansion here. He's really looking like he wants to be all in right now, as he's not taking any expansion. And at this point, Kos is going to start to really super pass him up in economy, just because he's been mining for so long. As you can see, Kos is still just making 1 worker at a time out of this orbital command, because he really doesn't need to focus too much on getting a lot of workers up at this expansion very fast, because he's already ahead by having this here. Very soon you're going to start to see a big rush in food count here from Kos, and Kos is going to start to pass his opponent up. But Cloud, like I said, is really trying to get this push, make this push worthwhile. We've got a lot of Hellions now at the front. We've got a Marauder here, but all these Marines are about to catch all these units off of guard, and these Hellions could potentially deal a lot of damage to these Marines. The Marines stimming in, trying to get a little bit of a nice spread there. Looks like the Raven does manage to go down, but man, all those Marines getting killed so fast by those Hellions. Checking out that units lost tab right now, we can actually see that Kos has actually lost a lot more than Cloud at this point in time. Cloud is now pushing in very confidently, and look at how many SCVs have now been pulled off the line here for Cloud. Cloud's now going to be coming in. Looks like he's really going to be all in on this attack, pulling tons of SCVs with him. If this attack does not do damage, if he is able to break the front of Kos, that will pretty much be the end of this game. But if he is not able to break this front, then this is going to be big trouble here for Cloud, because Cloud will not be able to come back. And wow, that was a lot of units there just being decimated there. Kos now pulling a lot of SCVs offline. He's still got a few Marines here, but these Marines are so low on health. Cloud actually getting in here, dealing a lot of damage, but there is one other bunker here that's actually dealing quite a bit of damage. This bunker is doing so much damage, and all of these units deal so little damage to bunkers. That bunker is just a hero bunker right now, and it looks like Kos is actually going to be able to clean this up. Incredible play there by Kos, and there is not much Cloud is going to be able to do with that. There is the GG coming down from Cloud. Wow, nice little win there from Kos. Beautiful defense. Managed to hold that expansion for a little longer than Cloud would have liked. So, we are now going to be going into Game 2 to see if Cloud can come back. That is only Game 1 of a best of 5, so stick around. I'm going to be casting the whole series. Stay with me, guys.